What up, though? What up, though? And back with another video. Yo, don't ever be ashamed of where you come from. Like, know where you're going, but don't never forget where you come from. And don't be ashamed of where you come from. Embrace that, because that's what made you who you are today. You know, so don't ever, if you come from the bottom, you know, be proud of that, you know, because there ain't nothing wrong with coming from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in in the hoodest of all hoods, man. Brightmo, Detroit, Michigan, on the motherfucking west side of the city. That's like the hood of all hoods, man. No motherfucking cap, no bap. You know, all that young nigga shit y'all be saying. Nigga, that's the hood of all hoods, man. I grew up and I survived that motherfucker, man. And growing up around there and experiencing what I've experienced, seeing what I've seen, you know, that made me who I am today. I learned a lot, you know, and I love that motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna, you know, like, motherfuckers, because you got people, like, if you ain't done nothing for the hood, and this, that, and the third, if you ain't rolled for the hood, this, that, and the third, you can't claim it, man. I'm claiming that shit because, like, that's really what made me who I am today, man. And I love Brightmo. I do. I love Brightmo. I don't care what people say, the reputation it got, because, like I said, Brightmo is one of the hoodest of all hoods. Like, that's just being real. Brightmo is one of them neighborhoods that a lot of people really don't want to go to. They try to avoid that hood at all costs, like going in there. It's a community, you know, and you got it goes from Evergreen to Telegraph, Puritan to Schoolcraft. You know, it's like its own hood, its own community within the city of Detroit. It's like a Highland Park. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to that. But it's a neighborhood, it's the hood. And that hood has always gotten, like, talked down on, but you got some real good people that come from out of there, you know. And I feel like this, if you can make it out of Brightmo, you can make it in anywhere, man. And like I said, when I be telling y'all these stories about what I, you know, experienced and went through, man, you know, I just love it, man. Bendler Street for life, you know, Linden and Bendler, all that, man. Me and my boys, dog. All my right-hand mans that I'm still to this day cool with. R.I.P. Big D, you know, he lost his life when we was young. That was one of my friends. That was his big brother. He got killed when he was 16. I think we was like 11 and 12 then. But yeah, his big brother got killed when he was 16. He was, you know, he was a Brightmo gangster. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. But all my dogs, you know, as far as like all my real friends, everybody that I came up with, because, you know, like I said, I moved over there in 1994, 1995. And Mom Dukes moved us out the hood in 2006. So, you know, I was over there. And me and my boys, we used to always go to Gulio's right there on Schoolcraft in Westbrook. They serve pizza in that motherfucker. Y'all know me, I'm a pizza fanatic, man. So me and my best friend, we used to always go to that motherfucker. Get some chips, pop, some candy, and I always would come out with a slice or two. You know, then like Linden and Outer Drive, the Brightmo liquor store, was in and out. It was in and out. We would always go to that motherfucker too. I used to always go there, get the chips. Like, I really went to Gulio's just to get the pizza. But in and out right there on Linden and Outer Drive, like, Gulio's was on Schoolcraft in Westbrook. But Linden and Outer Drive, that was the Brightmo liquor. It's called In and Out. It's In and Out. We used to always go there. I used to always get hot Cheetos, the hot fries, 4 for $1, and I always made sure I got a root beer, because that was like my snacks growing up, my go-tos. Hot fries, or the Andy's Cap hot fries, those two. And I used to get those. I used to always get a root beer. It was this different kind of root beer that they had. I forget the name of it. It was like some Old Town Old Fashioned or some shit. I used to get those because they was like a little bit cheaper than the Fagos. But Fagos was still reasonable back then. They was 89 cents. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they tax you, it'd be $1. Sometimes they don't tax you. I remember when it was 79 cents, and if they do tax you, it was 89 cents. And if it was 89 cents, if they do tax you, it was 99 cents. But yeah, I was around for all of that. We always used to go there. It was a laundromat right there on our drive and the Craft. Me and my best friend, we used to go there and wash clothes. Like, cause he would go there, and like whenever his washer and dryer was done, he would go there, and I would always roll with him. The laundromat burnt down now, but yeah, it was a laundromat right there out of driving Schoolcraft, right across the street from the BP gas station. Yeah, we used to walk through Darcy, that little small ass street over there. It's some apartments over there. They low key look like projects, but they not. Badass kids used to be hollering out the window from the top floor. Dog, it was gutter in that motherfucker. You pull up in that motherfucker, it was like literally you entering a whole nother world, and it was so small though. It wasn't even no projects, but it just gave you that feel. You know what I'm saying? What else? It was parks all through that motherfucker. The park right there on Outer Drive and what was it? Was it Outer Drive and Lasher? It was a small little park, and it had like a big ass grass field, and it was inside of a gate. And the park was like small. It looked like some kindergarten type shit. And it was in the middle of the hood. We just go there, play, and motherfucking Grandy's. Shout out to Grandy's. That's the best motherfucking Coney Island in the city. You know, and it was this car shop right there on Finkel and I forget the street, but it was yellow, and it sat right across the street from another car place. Me and my step pops and my moms used to go up there to get the cars looked at when I was a kid. Y'all know right there, that abandoned police station right there. The post office in that motherfucker. It's another liquor store right there. I don't even know if that bitch open or not. But yeah, it was another liquor store right there, all in the same little zone, little area on Finkel. And then like you go to Finkel and Lasher. If you coming from the Schoolcraft way, you hit Finkel and Lasher, right? So you would make a left. You on Finkel going towards like, Telegraph and all of that. You make a left, and it was the barbershop in this little it was a barbershop right there on the corner. I forget the street, but it was a barbershop right there. I used to always get my hair cut up in that motherfucker. It was a candy store and a barbershop. So me and my step pops and my little brother, we always used to go up there. And that's where we got our haircuts at on the weekend. And then like when we leave, we had some money, we would go to the candy store, get some candy. So yeah, man. Then you had the little thing. It was a big ass pool area in that motherfucker too. Off of Telegraph. But yeah, man, I love Brightmo, man. Then you got the Murder-thon right there, Finkel and Lasher. I love it, man. All the shit I done went through and seen over there, by God's grace, me and all my peoples, we survived, man. We got up out of there. But it was an experience. We had a lot of fun over there. Like I said, it was the hood, one of the most hoods of all hoods. You know what I'm saying? But we had a whole lot of fun over there. Like we was on Westbrook, Chapel. Our street was Bingley, but my best friend ended up moving on Westbrook, so we hung out on Westbrook, and we hung out on Chapel too, just because we was right there. It was around the corner, so our streets was Westbrook, Bingley, and Chapel. We was Dub BC. That's what I used to like to call us. Like everybody, everybody had their little clique names. We didn't really go by that. That's just what I liked to call us. Like we Dub BC, Westbrook, Bingley, and Chapel. And that's where we hung out at. We hung out in on those three streets in between Linden and Acacia. That was our little area right there, and I miss it, man. Fucking what else, man? What else, dog? Yeah, Brightmo, dog. And shout out to everybody that put on for the neighborhood, man, the community, dog. The Brightmo Alliance. I knew some Brightmo gangsters, some real Brightmo gangsters. You know, shout out to Wine. That's long live Doughboy Rock, man. He like the face of the Mo. Brightmo Rock really carried the Mo on his back, man. Rest in peace to him, dog. He in my top 5 Detroit rappers as well, man. Rest in peace to Doughboy Rock, man, for sure. Doughboy Rock, Brightmo Rock, Balboa. Same nigga, man. Rest in peace, dog. That shit hurt me when he passed away. But yeah, he definitely like he called himself the mayor of the Mo. You know, he was definitely that, man. He was the face of this bitch, dog. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Brightmo, Brightmo made also as well. From Doughboys Cash out to everybody, man. Like, I love to see that. Like, people from the neighborhood putting on, like music wise or whatever you do. Like the Brightmo Alliance, they like a group for the community that helps put together events and build up the community. They support the community. I like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, because this is a neighborhood that I really grew up on, Bentler Street, man. I was there, dog, Bentler Street, on Linden, in between Linden and Acacia. That was my street, for real, for real. All the way from either 94 or 95, all the way to 2006, bro. I was there. I was there 11, 12 years. I was there. I met my best friend there. I had fist fights over there, even amongst my friends. You know, we all still tight, man. We did it all over there. Pick 'em up, mess 'em up, basketball, wrestling, racing on bikes and shit. Having rock fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everything you could think of, we did. Cutting on the fire hydrant in the summertime. I was over there in the blackout in 2003. The 2003 blackout. We was in the hood, man. I was leaving the house, going around the corner on occasion in Westbrook to see my best friend. And he like, yo, hey, y'all got power? We had power. And we walked back to my house. My mom like, ain't no power. I'm like, wait a minute. We just had it. It was a blackout. Yep, we was in the Mo. And it was all good. No bullshit jumped off. The block was straight. The block was straight. Now, shout out to everybody, man. Sterl, PL, D, Mike, Josh, Chuck, everybody, dog. All them niggas I was with. Bow Wow, Lil Dre, Twan, everybody I was with, dog. Shout out to everybody that was on my motherfucking street, on that street. Man, I love it, man. Brightmo to the world, blow. For sure, man. Yeah, don't ever forget where you come from, man. Know where you going, but don't ever forget where you come from. Be proud of that shit. Embrace that shit. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like ashamed of from your upbringing. And you know, I don't care, bro. Like, y'all can say what y'all want about Brightmo, but Brightmo is what made me who I am today. God, of course, my parents, my grandparents. But the Mo was where it was at, man. Like I said, I know I was back and forth on 7 Mile, but it wasn't nothing like Brightmo, man. It wasn't nothing like Brightmo. Yeah, it was times I didn't want to, you know, I was at my pop's house. Because like I said, it was like different. I was able to get a peace of mind, you know what I'm saying, going to my pop's crib. Because it's 7 Mile, still the hood. But it wasn't nothing like Brightmo. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like the Mo, dog. But at the same time, it's like, you know, damn, I kind of want to, you know, stay over here just to get away from the craziness. Because Brightmo was wild. But it's like, hey, I love it. I want to go home, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that a lot of times. All the Christmases we went through over there. You know, like, my best friend, man, y'all know how I am about Murder Inc. My best friend brought me that Herb Gotti Presents the Ink record. We was right there in that house, man. 14 years old, 13, 14 years old. My best friend brought that shit for me. That's like the greatest gift ever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I love where I come from. I love where I grew up at. And I'ma always say Brightmo to the world blow. If somebody asks me, I'ma say, yeah, Brightmo to 7 Mile. Brightmo for sure though. Cause I was there like a lot. Me and all my friends. My best friends, even my crush that I had over there. That not like got with, but I think we dated, but it didn't last long. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love that motherfucker, dog. Shout out to the whole Brightmo, whatever you want to call it, Brightmo community, the jungle, the Moya, all of that, you know. Shout out to the hood, man, everybody. Yeah, man, y'all, the family that was across the street, next door neighbor had some big ass dogs. Man, I love and miss all of that shit. Shout out to the mom, man. I love y'all. And dog, like, comment, share, subscribe. Saying dog, the dog's out.